So I want to provide you with some instruction on how to set up a menu for your little website. We're going to set up a menu for a very small site with only 3 pages, just so you get the idea of the strategy involved in doing this. The particular menu can be changed, and I expect and hope that you will use your own creativity to set up the format for a menu. The main thing that I want to demonstrate here is the strategy. So the first thing you need to do is a little bit of planning. You need to determine what the file names of each of your web pages is going to be, and I've already determined that my 3 pages will be homepage.html, gallery.html, and contact.html. So as you can see, I already have between my opening and closing body tags a header level 1 with the align attribute and the value of center, and this would be where you would put the name of your website, and I've called mine Bob's Information. Naturally you wouldn't use that name, but whatever you want to call your website can go here. Again, you don't need to format this exactly the way I'm doing it. This is a very basic idea to get you started. After my heading level 1, I have a horizontal rule, and then I have a heading level 2 with the name of the particular page under the rule. And you can see here in the browser what that looks like. Now we're going to create the menu. And the menu I'm going to create for this demonstration is going to be a horizontal menu that runs across the page. You could also create a sidebar menu that runs down the edge of your page using the division tags or the paragraph tags. For now, because you haven't used tables yet, the content of each page would have to go under the menu if you use the sidebar approach. But during week 6, when we cover tables, you'll see how you could place your sidebar on the left and the content of your page in a table cell to the right of the sidebar. So, to get back to creating the horizontal style of menu, we already have a horizontal rule after our heading level 1. I'm going to place another horizontal rule there, and I'm going to put the menu between these 2 rules. And for the first line of text, I'm going to create a division which will create a line break before and after the text, and I'm going to type in font size equals 4. Now remember, 3 is the default size, so 4 is a little bit bigger, and I'm going to type the word site menu. Again, use your own creativity here. Now I'm going to close the division tag, and that will put the menu heading. It's not really a heading, but because I used the font tag instead of the heading tag, but in effect this will be a heading above the menu. I also want this to be centered, so in the division tag I will add the align attribute equals center. Okay, and you see the division tag is wrapped around to the next line. Now we're going to create the actual menu, and again we'll start with div align equals center, and we'll put in our closing div tag here, and I'm going to place the first menu item on the first line under the opening of the div tag, and that menu item will be home page. Now this is the text I'm going to use for the link. Before that text I need to put in my anchor tag, which will actually create the link, ahref equals, and then within quotes I need to put the file name, which is why I had to plan ahead to figure out what the file name would be. Close my bracket, and then at the end of the name of the page I'm going to put /a to close the link. Now if we just put a space here, or even several spaces, and put the next link next to this one, the links will be too close together. You need to separate them with more than just a single space, and there are several strategies you can use for this. One would be to use the non-breaking space, taught in week 3 of the course.